Hi there. Hello, YouTube and other people, whatever other people might be there. Hey, I am the Winter Owl, oftentimes called White Owl, oftentimes called Matt, occasionally called other less polite things. This is Let's Play From the Depths. From the Depths, you know, we're just going to hang here and look at the kind of title screen for a bit. Or actually, I think we can go to the next page. I'll actually choose this press pack thing first. Press pack, select player. Okay, we're just going to kind of hang here and look at the menu screen for a bit, as the menu screen is just the background animations are like 100 times more awesome than several other entire games that I could name. From the Depths is a game where you design your own vehicles. They're built up out of voxels. Voxels like blocks from Minecraft or other games. But that paltry description doesn't even begin to do this game justice. This is depth and detail and feature rich beyond the dreams of other... okay, I'll just say, what's that? That Robocraft, that Terra Tech, or the Blockade Runner. This is far beyond any of them. This game, okay, From the Depths, obviously we got a whole bunch of boats here, and at the moment the game is very naval vessels centric. But we do have flying vehicles. There's a Star Wars pod racer up there. Here's an airplane over here. Yeah, we have airplanes, we have helicopters, we have blimps, we have spaceships, we have naval vessels, we have ships, we have flying fortresses, we have submarines, we have land vehicles. You can do cars, tanks. And all of this with just in such an astonishing level of detail, in the incredible level of fine-tuning every tiny little statistics of every detail of your craft. From the Depths, the name it comes from, I have to imagine that originally they called it that because this game is just centered on the sea, and they thought that everything was going to be coming from the depths of the ocean. I believe that now, you know, whatever they thought whenever they originally started calling it From the Depths, that name must refer to the actual depth of gameplay that is available here. This is here. Let's go into single player. First thing, I want to get into the vehicle designer. We're going to look at some of these things. This is whenever I contacted the developers and I asked if I could do videos. They sent me this press pack, which is just a collection of several of the vehicle designs that people have done. Here, here. Tell you what. First, we'll do it this. Yeah, this little guy is my avatar. Oop, here, we'll get the trying to come on. Trying to get a look at him. Here, whoops. All right. Come on. I'm just trying to get a look at him. Yeah, okay, that's your avatar. You're a robot. He's got a melee weapon on his left arm. He actually carries a pistol on his right. You don't see it at the moment. And he has repair tentacles which sprout out of his back. And if something breaks, he can start fixing it. All right, let's go. Let's load a vehicle. All these things in here, in a whole bunch of these. Let's take a look at a Federation battle cruiser. How about that, huh? Load Federation battle cruiser. Game starts to kind of lag for a little bit. All right, there it is. Resume game. And I get control of my avatar dude again. Whoops. And let's go fly over here and see if we can take a look at a Federation battle cruiser. It appears to be healing way over, like maybe the balance could be better. I wonder where the control chair is for this thing. Let's go to first person view. Here's a door. Yeah, one thing that I have learned, I've just barely started learning how to put my vehicles together. Yeah, chair. Always love a chair. Good. Activates... Oh, it's got instructions. Activates constructible spawners. That's interesting. It tells you what this does. Here, let's go tab to change my camera view and pull out, and we've got... There is a Federation battle cruiser. Pull around and take a look at it. There's a much better view. What is the balloon about? Oh, it must be able... Oh, I see. It can launch a drone off the back. I didn't tell it to do that. It just automatically did it. And it's got something else on back. Skull and crossbones here. Alright, let's throttle up and get moving. I don't even know what that thing... Oh, okay, that thing has a couple of missiles on it. Alright, so we'll just cruise around in our Federation battle cruiser. And the gun... Oh, we're going to launch another... Oh, I see. It just keeps on sprouting new balloon defense drones, missile drones. Okay. Okay. I'm not certain... Yeah, this is a thing. You don't just jump into a vehicle. You don't actually know how it works. Let's pull this thing to a stop. Let's load... I'll tell you what, no, actually here, back. I want to restart the designer. The thing is, before starting to record, I told myself that I wanted to reach a certain level of competence in how the game actually works. But the game is so difficult. It has so incredible much variety that this is a fool's errand. I've only barely touched the way things work. Let's pull the Bismarck up. A lot of the game is featured, you know, centered on naval vessels at the moment. So yeah, it's loading this. So that tends to be the best developed. Oh, except that I'm just spawned right inside of something. It's just kind of unfortunate. Can I get out of here? Can I get out? Okay, I will say another thing here while trying to figure out. Here, let's see. Can I like melee weapon my way out of here? Can I like respawn or something? The game is very early alpha. Let's restart the designer. The game is very early alpha. There are bugs, there are glitches, there are incomplete features, but just incredible potential for where this is going to go. Hardly even know exactly what to talk about first. Man, I really wanted to see what that one was. Tell you what, let's spawn in vehicles chair and let's load this Bismarck again. I really want the Bismarck. I probably should have chose the spawn in vehicles chair option first. Okay, resume game. There we go. Okay, we hit tab to pull our camera outside. Oh, good. And this one we actually have the guns which are responding to me. That's good. This is the kind of stuff I was wanting to do. And we've got weapons selected to all, which means everything is going to fire when I hit the button. Yeah, it's pleasingly chaotic and destructive. Okay, here's the kind of thing that I was wanting to show off. Now, let's hit X. We're going to load, I said hit X, we're going to load in an AI enemy. How about the Valiant? Can the game load both of these boats at the same time? There is our enemy. Let's shoot him. Let's throttle up and let's move over there. Okay. Thing turns like a battleship. The game is lagging. We're dropping frames. The game does slow down. It wants to keep a certain frame rate. And we're slowly turning. We're going to try and get over here. What I'm wanting to demonstrate, yeah, we build these vehicles, and then we fight them, and then we have some glorious, glorious explosions. Explosions worthy of the olden days of KSP. Alright, he's shot like a few missiles at me. I've shot incredible numbers of missiles at him. Maybe I should stop shooting all these missiles until we get a little bit closer. Otherwise he's going to be all blowed up and dead before I can even get over there to get a really close look at him. Let me see which... Can we see? We're already taking some damage. Maybe I should... Yep. Okay, in this game, as compared to some of these other voxel vehicle building and combat games, your armor makes a difference. You know, the sloped armor makes a difference. Things can bounce off. These guns, you see, whereas in other games you have like a certain gun block which you can get, and it has fixed stats. You build up your guns a block at a time, and just depending upon what kind of blocks you add and the numbers of them and the order in which you attach them, you can choose the caliber of your gun. You can choose the length of the barrel, which affects the stats of the accuracy, the penetration power. You can choose what kind of shells you want to have, and I don't mean just having the difference between armor piercing and high explosive. I mean the degree of just pure kinetic damage, or how much penetration power you want, or how much explosive power you want. All of these stats go into the designing the gun turret. These missiles, the game does have these standard missiles that come whenever you build them, but you can also custom design your own missiles. How much fuel do you want them to have? How much thrust? How big a warhead? What kind of control system? Is it going to be pure infrared sinking? Is it going to be follow a laser? Is it going to be follow a designated target with you light up with a laser? Is it going to be heat sinking with a IFF transponder, so it's smart enough not to target your own vehicles? The game has robust AI systems that I have barely touched, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know how to make them work. Where you can build a mothership, you can launch multiple drones off of the mothership and give them specific instructions where to go and what to do, and they will go do it. With a fair degree of autonomy, as making some intelligent decisions along the way about what to attack and what not to attack. The game has a real-time strategy campaign with against 8 different factions with their own designed vehicles. I'm really intending to get some of these videos going doing that. Where you have to collect resources, use those resources to determine what kind of vehicles you want to build, how large and how impressive they will be, and go and take your fleet into other squares on the map, collect more resources, fight against these guys, do diplomacy against them to maybe you don't want to fight all of them. The game is just absolutely nuts on the level of detail. What's the word I'm looking for? Granularity in design. This is other games will let you design vehicles, but it's like just kindergarten level. Put an engine, give it a wheel, watch it go. Grief, I haven't even talked about the engine design. Whereas maybe some other games you get like an engine block and it has 5 thrust and 5 fuel consumption. These you decide by what kind of engine components you're going to have and their orientation of how they relate to each other. Do you want a super fuel efficient engine that maybe doesn't have a great deal of power, or do you want one that has a whole lot of power, or do you want just a tiny little 1-cylinder putt-putt job? All of these things you can design. This is something that I was working for, way back when. Some people may remember I was talking about attempting to put together a mod, my own mod for a Kerbal Space Program. What I was attempting to do was something similar in the vein of this, in being able to design your own stats, build your own engine up a piece at a time, and have the actual physical construction of your engine determine its stats as far as specific thrust, as fuel consumption, thrust, mass, all of that jazz. This game, I don't know, it's running kind of slow. Maybe I shouldn't have picked some of the 2 of the largest vehicles to try and demonstrate it, and I'm even holding my fire a little bit. Let's keep on going. I want to get a good ammo explosion before we load something. Oh, there we go. Now the game went to super slow motion. There is an ammo explosion. Yeah. There's the Valiant. Valiant, one of the tough... Oh, what? I don't even know what are these things. Oh, these are... That is fascinating emergent behavior. The Valiant is attempting to continue to launch missiles, but the systems that are responsible for launching those missiles are defective because I have damaged some components. I mean, the launchers themselves are there, but other components are malfunctioning so that the missiles aren't working. This is the kind of emergent gameplay which will happen. Things just totally unplanned, but they just naturally emerge out of intelligent game design. I love it. There's no way I could have planned that to happen. Let's shoot him some more. See if we can get some more ammo. I know that for a fact from previous experimentation, the Valiant has 4 magazines inside of there. We got at least one of them. I want to blow up some more. Oh, these green little sprite what's-its that you see floating off. These are your actual XP counters. See down here, the lower left there, level. This is again still using the press pack login. Not my own. Yeah, we're at level 11 and climbing. Let's shoot him some more. Bang. Yeah, you collect XP, you get levels, and as you gain in levels, you gain access to some more features of the game, some other specialized vehicle parts, as well as, say for example, whenever you first get the game, you're level 0, you do not have access to the real-time strategy campaign. That has to wait until you reach level 4. This is an intelligent move because really the game is so complex. You first pick up the game, obviously you want to just launch the campaign. You were in no way ready for it. I've been playing the thing for like 3 days, several hours, and I'm barely just no barely about it. I am not ready for the campaign. Yep, that's good. Here, let's get out of here. Let's return to main menu. Thank you. Let's actually get onto my login. I feel like I'm doing a bad job. I'm not showing you enough of the select profile, enough of the features, but really I can't show you enough of the features yet. There we go. Let's actually look at the title screen for a bit more. Yeah, these missiles. Yeah. Because honestly, the one that they chose to show things off on the menu screen are much more awesome than what I have learned, what I've put together my own self. Here's an airplane. Oh, the airplane is done. Bye, airplane. With my brief time, I've learned that missiles are just absolutely lethal to airplanes. This guy's got... Yeah, we've got... Oh, I didn't even mention. It's got lasers. It's got shields. These are 2 more features that I haven't personally touched yet. Ammo explosions, things popping up in the air. It's one thing that I was missing in Kerbal Space Program, probably because I've played it for so long that... honestly, just pure honesty here, that maybe I got too good at designing just basic vehicles, and they no longer fail in funny ways. This game's got glorious explosions. Whenever your vehicle is not up to the task, they blow up, explode in great, wondrous orange fireballs, and shrapnel goes everywhere. It is a beautiful thing. Everybody's got to love explosions. Single player. Let's get into the vehicle designer. Loading screen. And the game so far, I mean, I think as I record this, I think it's been like a week since they officially came out of pre-alpha and went to actual alpha. And the game is not getting the attention it deserves. This is one reason why I'm coming out of my sort of semi-retirement, where I just didn't feel like recording anything for a long time. This is the first project that I've seen that I'm really excited about recording in quite some time. Load vehicle. All right, here's things that I put together. Submarine 1, new boat, new... Here, let's pull up the most successful thing that I've had so far. New boat, cannon 2. Okay, to build this thing, it takes like a little over 9,000 what it calls natural resources. I mean, really that means wood. It takes 4,000 oil, 225 crystal. Crystal is used for a lot of the computers, the AIs and things. 12,000 metal and 6,200 scrap. Add it all together, you get that the whole resource points. Let's load new boat cannon to resume game. All right, this is one I built myself. I built it. Okay, here, let's change my camera view. Let's come over and look at it. Okay, New Boat Cannon 2. It's kind of mismatched in materials. At first, I was thinking that I was going to be designing it for use in the campaign, so I started off making this hull being all wood, and then I got excited about building a big nasty gun turret with sloped armor all over the place. So the turret is made out of metal. It has these rams in front, which I've learned tend to be much more effective weapons than the cannon in a whole lot of situations. It's got, yeah, when we see these, it's got a chair for me to sit in. It's got a respawner, so after my character gets blown up and dead, he can respawn it. These things with the kind of center orifice there, those launch those helicopter repair bots that we saw earlier. I think maybe I forgot to talk about those. And then add that to the list of 5,000 other features that the game has that I have not yet got to talking about. Okay, let's get back to this, control my avatar guy. Avatar guy, why don't you go and sit in the chair? Good. Current mode, water. Okay, so we can keep the first person view as we drive the boat around, but he can't really see anything. So I hit tab again, and you can decide, you can leave your camera loose and move it around here, but if you find a pretty decent spot where you like your camera, where you might be able to see stuff that's going on, hit tab again. And the camera is now in a fixed spot relative to, not relative to the vehicle, but relative to your avatar. Your avatar is going to stay in one spot, and the camera moves around. Let's load a little guy in. This is what I've been doing a lot the past few days, is playing around with my noob boats and loading in these AI enemies. Did we? Oh, there he is, back there. Here's the simplest one. Let's throttle up. Let's go get him. Hey, he's shooting at me. That is rude. So let's shoot back. Okay, yeah, the curved line, we call this the predictor, giving a pretty good estimate of where your shots will land. Oh, and a matter of fact, I did hit him. Isn't that wonderful? But in that, your predictor, that's another block that you add to your turret. This is one thing that I've learned, is that you may want to have like a small, simple gun turret, but in the current state of the game, the only effective ones are these big monstrosities. Oh, all right, we hit him a couple of times. Let's see what my rams in the front of this vehicle will do to him. He's okay. Shot a chunk off my bow. One of my repair bots is already working on it. My new boat is so incredibly slow that he's running away from me. Come on, I want to hit him with my rams, so you can see. Oh man, this is another thing. My noob boat, in being this is. Well, okay, I guess I can't actually call this my first attempt, but it's still using the same engine as my first attempt, and I only learned later it's actually a very inefficient engine, so new boat is pretty slow. There we go! Ammo explosion! Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, that one's down. And I got just a tiny little bit of XP for that. Okay, let's load in the next one. Let's load in the Vanguard. Vanguard, I see him shooting. Oh, there he is back there in the mists. Start shooting at him. Actually, my gun, I set this thing up so it'll fire just about one shell a second, but that ends up being faster than I have use for. Again, see, this is the emergent gameplay and the making things have whatever stats you want them to have. You know, it's kind of self-balancing. I find that if I actually fire a shell a second, then it's so inaccurate that I can't hit anything. Come on. Ooh, I think I pegged him with that one. We've got to get closer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this little AI enemy, he's so weak that my boat isn't going to have any difficulty with him at all, even though I'm made out of wood, no real armor. The only armored thing on my boat is the turret. Need to fix that sometime. Go back and make the rest of this thing out of wood. I mean, out of metal. All right, here we go. I love ramming things. Oh, and those rams, those parts in the front of the thing, they shred these, especially these wooden enemies. It's absolutely shred them, and it is gloriously cathartic and satisfying, and it's mayhem and destruction of a very, very pleasing scale. I will avoid the word epic, although it is certainly possible to build epic things. No, this is my new boat. All right, let's reload the next one. The volley. Here we go. Volley, where are you? Hello. Oh, does I see a shadow over there? No. Where's the... Oh, hey, I think I found him. He's over here. All right. I'll start flinging a few shells out in that direction. Oh, I think I see him. Yeah, volley has a lot of very weak guns. Each one, he can do damage to me. Yep. Okay, knocked a couple chunks off. Again, in just my very brief experimentation, I've determined that a lot of very weak guns is, a whole lot of weakness is not a good thing. And I greatly prefer my one very good gun. Get him into ammo. Yeah, take that. You with your volley. Here, let's ram him too. I like to kind of ram him, kind of wiggle back and forth. Really dig those rams in there. Oh, I still see unexploded ammo crates. Let's get those. Oh, I missed. There we go. Oh, you gotta love exploding stuff, right? I expect that in the vein of, say, Kerbal Space Program, the game with which I have a great deal of familiarity, probably most of your time in playing From the Depths will be spent in the vehicle designer, refining your designs, figuring out how to build an efficient engine in whatever space that you have in your vehicle, figuring out how to build effective weapons. I haven't even touched things like the lasers or, fixed rapid fire cannon like you'd put on a fighter plane. And then, after, whoops, hang on, that's not the button I wanted. I wanted to load another AI enemy. Okay, how about the hammer? Yeah, we're just running down the list. And then only, is that it over there? Oh, that's right. Maybe I shouldn't have done the hammer. That's when apparently is bugged. The AI doesn't do anything with the hammer. It just sits there. But it's also a very tough vehicle for my little new boat anyway. Yeah, a great deal of time will be spent in the vehicle designer, playing around, testing things out. It is very satisfying, and you get to refine things, and try out crazy ideas. And then other parts of the time will be spent playing. We have the single player, the real-time strategy campaign, which that's extremely satisfying to take your own vehicles and take your own designs and use them, against a variety of enemies. Yeah, see, we're just knocking chunks off this guy. He's made mostly out of metal. Maybe my gun has a little bit of trouble with him, but more to the point, the hammer has extensive self-repair capabilities. It takes a long time to kill him. As a matter of fact, I'll probably just go away and leave him alone. Back up, get out of there. And another thing here, I've been doing this for several minutes, I haven't even mentioned, yes, the game does have a functioning multiplayer right now. The multiplayer is it's alpha. I personally haven't tried it yet. I understand that the way it works is you have to set up a server with somebody else that you know, and then you cannot, right now, you cannot directly control your vehicles against each other, but you can program their AIs and set them to go. So this is, that's not necessarily a bad thing for a multiplayer. If you want it to be a competition between your designs and not necessarily a competition between piloting abilities, and that's the way to do it. You can just set up AI in these things and set your designs loose and watch them have at each other. Actually, we'll skip the Valiant just for now. Let's go to the next one, the Dark Hammer. Here he is. Oh, I was scared that he was going to try to ram me. Dark Hammer is fairly tough. Yeah, I kind of want to get to some of the fun stuff of my ship being blowed up, because that can be fun. Again, in the vein of Kerbal Space Program, here we have a game that has successfully made failure fun. Now, this guy, he's got rams and sharp pointy bits hanging off every single bit of his vehicle, and he's got a gun comparable to mine, and he's better armored than I am. He's starting to dig a hole in my side. My gun was having trouble depressing enough to shoot him. He's faster than I am. It's just an all-around better design. Maybe he's not quite as cool looking as me. He's all warts and everything. Oh, okay, yeah. I decided in making this design that I would have one vital area. It's kind of amidships, and I put my fuel supply there, and I put my ammo barrels there. So if he gets a shot actually into that vital area where I have engine and ammo, we will probably see something spectacular. Here we are just circling each other. He's faster. He is gaining on me. He's going to try to blow me up, ram me. I'm shooting, occasionally knocking a few chunks off of him, but he has repair. Yeah, we both have repair abilities. Let's actually, let's reset the... Yeah, set the camera. We can take a look at some of the, yeah, that repair beam is coming. That's for my avatar dude. He has repair capabilities, and I also have installed repair bots. All right, come on. I'm just trying to shoot you here. Yeah, not long for this world. I'm kind of surprised he's taken him this long. So yeah, that's another thing that I have learned, that it can be kind of difficult to actually kill another vehicle, especially if it's well designed. It has lots of self-repair abilities, and the vital areas are protected and armored. And also disperse, redundancy inside of a vehicle is very important. A lot of these features are totally missing in New Boat Canon 3 or whatever I called it. Come on, my game. Did I lose the predictor off my turret? Why is my turret not? Oh, there we go. No, that's not working. Matter of fact, here I'm just going to stop because I kind of want to watch this. I want to highlight some of the damage possibilities here. Yeah, we can see these little helicopter bots running around and repairing stuff. Here he is knocking chunks off of me. If I'm not careful, he's going to shoot my actual avatar pilot dude. That would be sad. Wow, guy. Okay, here I was talking you up. What a tough ship you are. You're sure taking a long time. I want to see something bounce. Yeah, he's tending to focus. I don't know whether he's focusing right at the center of mass of my vehicle. I'm really not certain how the AI works on that. Or does he know he's trying to focus on the engine? Ha! I shot you. Shot you again. He doesn't seem impressed. You know what? Okay, let's go ahead and load in another enemy. The Caesar. Yeah, let's load the Caesar in. Because I'm trying to get... Oh, yeah, I remember the Caesar. He has a really entertaining gun right there. Hey, maybe I can get these two to... Oh, yeah, here we go. We'll get these two to, damage each other. Wouldn't that be awesome? Hail Caesar, I'm going to blow your turret right off. If you don't blow my turret off first. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, there we go. That's an ammo rack. Thank you very much. Oh, and I like... Okay, yeah, ammo racked. I flew up in the air. I landed on his spikes. I ammo racked again. Or I guess in a boat you call that a magazine. Where's my avatar dude? I believe my avatar dude has fallen off in the boat. Yes, he's down underneath. Let's see if we can climb back up here. Whee! Can we still maintain control of the gun turret? Engine's a total loss. Gun turret does appear to still be turreting. Fire. Fire again. Here. Fire over the... Fire! No! And the two AI enemies appear to be having problems. My gun turret is no longer turreting. Oh, I think my avatar dude is too far away from it. There we go. Yeah, he has to stand within a certain distance. There we go! Okay, now we got some good shots into the guts of him. And all this, and I haven't touched the flying fortresses, the spaceships, the airplanes, I mean, okay, I did attempt to make one submarine. Yes, everybody who's been nagging at me for years about Silent Hunter 4. Yes, I made another. Whoops, hang on. I made another submarine. New boat cannon 2, that's what this is. Alright, here's what happens after your avatar player dude gets shot down. But I still have a spawn beacon is still intact inside of new boat cannon 2. Alright, and the gun turret is still turreting. Here, let's pull this up. No, except my character is too far away again. I'm going to be close enough to maintain control of the turret, but not so far away. But, you know, not so close that he gets knocked off whenever the thing turns. Oh, that's bad. You know what else we're going to do? Yeah. Okay, we're not totally at the mercy of things here. So, my actual avatar player character has some offensive capabilities. The best, I've determined that the most effective thing, find the ammo, a magazine. I'll attempt to call it that. Do this melee attack, which is very inaccurate. There we go! Accurate enough! Oh, he's gonna land! He landed straight on it. Okay, let's respawn. Oh yeah, that was good. It was a good time. Oh man. And all this, and I keep on realizing, I keep on thinking to myself, there's still features which whoops, what happened? Oh, he must not have liked me. I think he shot me away. Alright, the features that I've not even mentioned yet. Apparently there are story missions where you can choose to complete story challenges, follow a given plot line, and you can unlock some pieces that way, as well as gather XP. There's like a race mode. You can race your vehicles. Apparently there's a lot of thought that has to go into how to make a boat fast. Whee! Alright, I want to try and get inside this thing. Try and see if I can find an ammo rack inside of here. I don't see any hatches or anything. I'll just start beating on things with my own bare, shiny metal fists. Start digging through. Alright, here we go. We're getting inside. There's engine components. Alright, there's the engine. Yeah, you could get an entire whole long episode out of just everything that goes into engine design. You have an engine block, you have cylinders, you have carburetors, you have superchargers, you have exhaust, and they all do different things whenever assembled in different configurations. And that's not even considering the jet engines, which for some of the airplanes. Okay. Hang on. That's not really getting anything. We have this air pump, the sump pump, which helps control the buoyancy. That's how my newbie submarine controls. All right, blow that up. I can't find this ammo. I can break a lot of stuff. I'm not finding his ammo. Maybe it's like back here or something. I don't know. Bang, 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 bang. Come on. Maybe is all his ammo like up actually inside the turret itself? Finding his engine. You can break that pretty good. Yeah, those are exhaust pieces. I don't know. Okay, hey, I just reckon that's like the front of my boat. What happened to the rest of my boat while I'm over here attempting to kill this thing? Oh, wow. Okay. So my boat is still there. I don't see my little helicopter repair bots anywhere. These enemies have apparently succeeded in destroying my boat's self-repair capabilities. Seem kind of rather rude of them. Whoops. And this fell off. Alright, okay, so maybe we're giving up on finding the ammo supply. Now I want to punch this turret right off. That's what I want to do. See if I can actually get into in the center of this thing. You can't really aim the melee attack all that well. You kind of get... Oops, something happened. You just get close and start spamming right-click and things start breaking. Okay. We got some of the blocks underneath. Come on, break, break, break. I'm breaking all this stuff. I want to break the root of the turret. Come on, guys. I can't even tell where I am. I can't see anything. Here we go. Yeah, that'll make entertaining video. Being all close up, can't see a damn thing. His AI is alive. I think the design of this, he must have put like all his AI systems and the ammo and all kinds of vital stuff actually all inside the turret. Oop, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Detach the turret. Engine's still running. How about we call that one a draw? Oh, how about we not? Oh, oop. Okay, another thing I learned. It's difficult to aim while actually riding the turret. Whee! Oh god, the recoil just pushed us right over. Yeah, that's another thing with emergent gameplay just coming from having to design these things. You know, the stability of the vehicle is not just a stat in a config file somewhere. The stability of the vehicle as to how prone it is to rolling over is a function of how well you designed the thing in the first place and how much damage you've taken. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. Okay, restart the designer. Do I want to do some of these other features? Looking at the clock, I'm thinking maybe that's actually sufficient for a very, very first look at this thing. I mean, yeah, I'm not interested in this first look in attempting to make this into a tutorial for all the other wide variety of features that we have available. I just want just a really brief introduction. Yeah, you build things. The stats are determined by what pieces you use in what configuration to each other. So smart design actually works. Smart design is the single most important thing here. And it has glorious explosions. Things get ammo racked and they just blow right up in the air and pieces go everywhere. That's very important. I don't want that point to be missed. So yeah, we got into single player. Let's take a look. Vehicle designer. Then we have play tutorials. I did that. Just shows you how the parts go where. Play skirmishes, which I haven't looked at really. Various ships. I don't even know what all this is. Story missions. And embark in a series of challenges spread over 8 campaigns. Design and use your own vehicles to complete difficult challenges. I have not done any of these yet. And the campaign, which was new load game, did one trial run. I got through like the very first fight. I did the campaign version just long enough. I got through my first fight, just so I'd had the barest basics of how that system works. And really my goal is I want to do a series of videos working through the campaign as we go, and we'll learn we will learn newbie mistakes to avoid together. Yeah, I wanted to play enough before recording to get a bare glimmer of how the game works, but I didn't want to become an expert before recording, and I am very much not an expert. I don't know a damn thing about how this game works. Anyway, it's good to be talking to my computer and by proxy talking to all you wonderful people again. This is from the depths, because it comes from the depth of the game itself. I am very much looking forward to this. I don't even want to consider how long I've spent looking for a game with the features that this has. I've wanted these features for so long. I've been looking for this game and I just didn't know it was called this. Okay, yeah, we'll cut it off here. I will talk to all you wonderful people later, and I hope it's a wonderful day. Goodbye.